Today, I am bringing you an exclusive pre-construction investment opportunity just east of Calgary by renowned developer Truman Homes. This is a project where you can start a real estate portfolio with just over $30,000 down. Let's take a look. Truman's next development is Chelsea Condos in Chestermere, which is just east of Calgary. They have beautifully appointed interiors by their award-winning interior design team. They have energy-efficient framed windows, oversized doors that's going to let that natural light come in. They have modern, sleek finishings, and the kitchens are very well appointed. They come with high-end finishings like polished quartz countertops. They have stainless steel undermount sinks, and they come with all of your stainless steel appliances. These units come fully equipped out of the box. There are upgrades available, but as an investor, you really don't need to invest any more money into the interiors of the units. Truman Homes is the king of Calgary.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you've tied a rope to me.
For over 30 years, they've been building properties of exceptional quality and distinguished craftsmanship in the Calgary marketplace. Today, they have the largest land development portfolio of any builder in the city. Their developments are always very high demand, and let's take a look at the performance of some of their projects that have sold out in 2022. First off, they had Frontier in Kensington, which sold out at the very beginning of this year. It took about a month for the entire building to sell. Next, we have Skyview North, which was in the northeast area of Calgary. The entire building sold out in about a week's time. And lastly, we have Harlow, which was in the southeast area of Calgary. This entire development sold out in just about a day. Projects are selling out quicker and quicker in Calgary, and I expect Chelsea to follow a similar trend. So why are these projects selling out in record time? Well, it's because they offer the complete investment package. You can get a 2 or 3 bedroom unit in the 300,000s, including parking and your GST. Yes, these are real prices. It only takes a deposit of 10% total to secure the unit until closing. So you're looking between $30,000 and $40,000 for all units. They're coming with 2-year rental guarantees from the developer and 2 years of free property management services. With a 2025 projected closing, this gives you until 2027 before you have to even worry about the property. It also comes with free assignment, and all of the units are cash flowing from day one. That's something I can't get you anywhere else in Ontario, in BC, in Quebec. So let's take a look at how the 2-year rental guarantee actually works. This is a leaseback program being offered by the developer. This means that at closing, Truman is actually going to rent the unit from you for 2 years. This is how they guarantee you a check every single month. Then, using an accredited property management company, they're going to rent the unit out to an actual end user who's going to move into the unit. However, they're taking on all of the risk associated with any vacancy of the unit over those 2 years. Whether the tenant's paying rent or not, whether they've rented it out for the amount that they've actually guaranteed to you. Chelsea Condos is located in the City of Chestermere, which is actually just east of the City of Calgary. It's a very quiet, family-oriented city that has that small town atmosphere and community spirit, and it's very affordable when you compare it to the rest of Calgary. And Chelsea is actually a brand new neighborhood that's being built in Chestermere. This is part of a new 316-acre master plan community. This new community actually received the 2020 Best New Community Award from Build in Calgary. Now, the Chelsea community offers price points that are very good for first-time buyers. And Chestermere is actually usually cheaper than Calgary, while it's still being closer to the downtown core than many of Calgary's new developments. There's also planned future commercial development along Chestermere Boulevard, which is going to be very close nearby, and 2 smaller commercial sites within the community itself. Plus, a new elementary school, a new high school, and new recreational center are also planned to be built in the community, very close to Chelsea Condos. So why is Chestermere a good place to invest? Now, Chestermere has a long history dating back to the 1800s and the expansion of the Canadian Pacific Railroad. This brought many people west to settle, and the area around Chestermere was ideal for farmland because Lake Chestermere could be used for irrigating crops. Now, from the 1950s to the 70s, the lake started being used more for recreation and less for farmland, and it really developed into a summer village that had cabins being built all around the lake. In 2015, Chestermere finally became a city of its own, and it's now got a population of over 22,000 people. This is growth of 550% in only 20 years. And because it's such a desirable area, I still believe that the growth rates are going to continue in the future. I would really equate Chestermere to Oakville in the GTA. It is very wealthy, with over 40% of households making over $150,000 a year. It's no surprise that the majority of people living there have occupations in fields like management and business and finance. However, about a third still make less than $100,000 a year, which provides a very good pool of prospective tenants that might not be able to or ready to buy yet. Now, because there has been so much population growth in Chestermere, the properties under construction have also started to steadily grow over the last 2 years. However, the number of starts and the number of completions have actually remained relatively flat overall. Now, all of those new houses being built, they're actually being quickly absorbed by the marketplace. And the number of units that are available continues to decline. And there's a significant shortage of homes that are available for purchase. So when supply is very low, demand is very high. That usually means prices are increasing. And that's what we're seeing. The city of Calgary, I equate it to where the GTA was 20 years ago. And there's rapid expansion outward. This is your urban sprawl that's happening. So just minutes from Chelsea in East Hills, there are actually 4 master plan communities being built here. And I actually invested personally in this community. I see East Calgary rapidly expanding out, and you're eventually going to see it blur into Chestermere up to the city lines. This is going to create one continuous city, exactly like what's happened in the GTA. If you haven't watched my video about why you should be investing in Calgary, go do that now. But here's a quick recap. Calgary is Canada's 4th largest city. There's a huge tech boom happening. Their population is set to grow 50% over the next 25 years. It's been ranked the most livable city in North America, 2nd lowest cost of living in Canada. There are no land transfer taxes, no development charges. Your closing cost should be about $2,000, including the lawyer. There's no rent control and no provincial sales tax. Plus, Calgary real estate is completely undervalued when you compare it nationally. You're just starting to see some rapid price gains. Now is the perfect opportunity to get in early while real estate is still affordable. If you have any questions now, please book a call with me. I am starting to take unit reservations now to secure and lock down a unit for yourself today.